Hey guys, as y'all may know, me and my sister started a Cafecito&Vibes, I would say, podcast. This is our very first episode that I'm actually editing on right now, so, kind of bear with us. So, this is our first time. We're working out the kinks, obviously. But, anyways, yeah, just bear with us and hope you like our live. And we're actually gonna not do any more lives. We're gonna record and then post them on my YouTube. So follow us, comment, let us know what you think. All right, appreciate it, guys. Peace. So anyways, we are live here, having technical difficulties with the feed here. The Wi-Fi is just leave the phone alone, because then you're gonna mess the Wi-Fi up. I mean, that's what I'm just saying, just leave it alone. All right, anyways, good morning. Coming straight from window seat off of I guess what is this, Lower Greenville, Upper Greenville. It's off of Greenville in Dallas. Anyways, I'm drinking the Tres Leches latte, iced latte. She got a matcha tea.
No, it's a
or
blueberry.
matcha. No, the matcha.
This is matcha tea. This is a matcha green tea with almond milk. And then we have the blueberry herbal tea. This one's good. They're both good.
So, anyways, let's try to see if you get it on your phone. You're right.
Well, I'm telling you, you don't listen.
So we do have just pretty much, I guess, a couple points we want to get out there or whatnot, but this is our first official one, so
Yeah, we're still working with it.
Yeah, especially with technical difficulties. I can't even see my feed, but I'm sure it's live. So if I can't reply, then my bad.
Maybe I can reply on here. Oh yeah, you are live. Okay. See, I told you.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. But it's gonna be delayed. Let me see the phone.
This is on the Wi-Fi.
No, but don't hang it up though.
No, I'm not gonna hang it up. I'm gonna check on this one.
Anyways, while we get this situated, we are. They do have Taco Deli tacos.
Oh no, show them this
Oh
one.
yeah, so they got this vegan
While
friendly.
I get it set up.
Vegan friendly Pop-Tart.
With what does it have inside?
Oh, it's guava, and it's a guava Pop-Tart, I guess.
That's
She's
good.
gonna eat it here in a minute, but
I gotta take a picture of it, but let me log.
this taco's smushed, so I don't know. I've heard good and bad things about Taco Deli, so.
One time I had tacos.
Is it popping up or no?
Yeah, hold on, to me.
Let's see what this Taco Deli one's talking about. Yeah, because I don't know if I can't even check to see if I can hear myself. Oh.
Okay, so you were still on the Wi-Fi.
Is it not showing up on the...
Hold on.
So, anyways, my sister says she does get a hot tea, and she usually gets the hibiscus or the Jamaica.
Jamaica. Damn, that taco looks good. It has avocado?
Yep.
I'm surprised it's still fresh.
I mean, it's not fresh, but anyways, what are we looking like?
Okay. Wait, I'm logging in. It's because we can't. Give me like 2 minutes. It shouldn't take that long.
You shouldn't even take that. What are you doing?
I need to log into my Facebook to the other phone.
So as she's logging into her Facebook, we're gonna eat on this taco, but
Yeah.
So yeah,
logging in now.
So we decided to try this thing out once again. It's a pretty nice spot. I took
like it here.
I took some B-roll of it, so I'm gonna edit some of that onto the rest of my live. Probably put it on my Facebook page, but man, the salsa right here is spicy. It's good.
We are live. Oh, nice. Cafecito and Vibes. Cool.
So I forgot what's in this, but pretty good.
Potatoes and avocado and egg. Oh, the hot sauce looks good too.
Hot sauce is fire.
It looks like the taco hot sauce that they
I
use.
know, it's fire.
Oh, it has tomato? Oh, it's miga. You have a miga one.
Well, I guess I got the miga one. The hot sauce is fire.
Oh, nice. Okay.
But we can't even. No, I guess it's probably throttling or something. Turn it this way so we can both see it. But anyways, well, one of our questions was about what we get for coffee. Yeah, it's following. Anyways, just talking to it. Don't worry about it. We'll just figure it out as we go. So we're not gonna do comments today. Not that we don't want to, but I guess we can't really. The Wi-Fi sucks here. I will say that's the only thing that kind of sucks, I guess. I can't connect with my GoPro, so I just kind of
tethering.
Yeah, so we're tethering off our phone. But anyways, so obviously, I think you go to a coffee shop and you go for the drinks, or at least we do, I think. Obviously, she gets the matcha, and then I got the
dirty chai.
No, the tres leches latte. So this is pretty good.
But you typically do the dirty chai. Dang.
Yeah, but I typically do go for any kind of chai.
Look.
Don't show me, show them.
Hopefully you guys can see it. It says Suava. It's like a Pop-Tart. I think this is even better than a real Pop-Tart.
I mean, it is a Pop-Tart. But obviously it's not made by Pop-Tart.
This is so good. If you guys come here, you have to try this.
Yeah, the guava Pop-Tart, or the tacos are alright. Here you go, take a bite.
Pamela. Ooh, I know Pamela would like this one.
Shout out to my sister. She's at work, so she can't join us, but she's here with us in spirit.
If you need to refinance your home, call her.
Hey, yeah, plug up them links.
Man, this is fire.
But anyways, getting back to this. So what do you get aside from matcha and I guess that? Let's say we go to another coffee house.
I always get tea. I always start off with the hot tea.
Why?
And just because I like to put something warm in my body. Like to start the day, I want something warm. So I'll do a hot tea. I either get a mint, like a mint majesty, or I'll do something with ginger. This one's a blueberry one. It's pretty good. It's actually really good. It's a blueberry something. It's a herbal tea. And then I'll get, since I don't drink coffee, I'll do a matcha tea if they have it. If they don't have a matcha tea, then I'll just do a tea, pretty much.
What about pastries or what about food?
That's a hard one. Well, no, for sure. If they have an acai bowl, I'll get an acai bowl.
What if they have a guava-filled Pop-Tart?
I'll get the guava-filled Pop-Tart. I wasn't gonna eat. And I typically fast in the mornings.
Same.
So, oh yeah, you do? How long are your
12, 16-hour fast. Sometimes 20. It depends. Depends what I'm feeling like.
Yeah.
Depends
same.
what my day's like. depends what my day's like at work. So, but yeah, I try to do something like that.
Same.
But so one thing I did ask her, well, obviously we kind of went over some of these questions because you don't want to go out here blindly, I guess. But I asked her, what was one thing that what kind of vibes she looked for in a coffee shop. So, what would you say?
It definitely has to be chill.
Chill vibes, hey.
I don't know. It depends what mood I'm in. If I really want to work, or I want to focus on something, or I want to concentrate, I want something where it's a chill, has couches, isn't too loud. But if I'm with a friend or in the mood or just chit-chatting, then yeah, go somewhere. But I definitely I like going places where they actually have food or something you can get. And,
cool.
Yeah.
So what do you think about the vibes here at a window seat? I mean, you're the one that wanted to come here.
Yeah,
so.
I found it, guys. So this one I discovered. I'm always looking for coffee shops all the time. And this one, I was driving by and I just Googled coffee shop. It said window seat. And it was so cute because it looks like the inside of an airplane. Or not the inside, yeah, I guess you could say the inside. See, like back here is supposed to be the window with the view, but if you look more over there, maybe do you want to show?
We'll show them a bit.
Okay, so, and even the restroom and the machines, everything that they have is kind of set up like if you're in an airplane, which I think is cool, and that's why it's called window seat. Get it?
Yeah, so window seat is pretty good. I would agree.
I actually never tried their pastries. This is the first time I tried their pastries. And it's fire. And the matcha. Oh, shoot.
You don't try the matcha, but I can see us now. So I guess our life got better.
Can you pass me a napkin? This matcha tea is better.
I always say that the tres leches latte that I got is pretty good, so I'm trying to position myself for success. Where are you going?
I'm putting my... Okay, this one looks good.
So, we've already... That's the major ones, I guess.
Wait,
like I said, we gotta have some kind of
agenda?
Format. I wouldn't say agenda, I guess, or maybe agenda.
Anyways, I would say agenda of different topics.
Yeah, so, but obviously, like you said, the vibes are something that are important to, I guess, us when we go looking for coffee shops. Like, there's another one I was telling her about in Denton that's pretty good, and I forgot, I'd have to look it up, but it's on the square. I work in Denton, I live in Louisville, so I'm more in that area, so that's why I want to go into coffee shops there and kind of explore that area, I guess. So that is one of them, so we may end up having to do that, but maybe on a day that she doesn't have too much going on, because that's why we're a little behind. But anyways, if I tell her 9, she's gonna be there at 9:15.
For your birthday, I was there right at 9. It was just today. The morning started off different.
So, anywho, we're here now. So that's why I asked about vibes, of course. So, I don't know if there's anything that people out there want to talk about or discuss.
Can you see the comments?
Yeah, but I don't know. Oh yeah, well yeah. Hey, what's up, Alonso? What's up, Joel? Now we're getting some kind of, I don't know.
Wait, so we were answering all these questions and no one was watching?
That's why that's why you're just talking. That's why you can't just. Anyway.
Just kidding, guys. We're doing this for fun. Wait, how did this start?
I'm doing it because I want to have something that's good for everybody. Fun is good, but
Fun is always good.
of course you gotta have fun with it. But we still had to have some kind of structure, obviously. But anyway, shout out to Alonso, shout out to everybody in KC, the KC fam, Andy, Luis,
Cesar.
Alonso, Cesar, Rogelio. Who else is up there?
His wife Rocio.
Yeah, everybody that we got up there. So,
Fidel.
yeah. Hey Alonso, which one Alonso? So I got the Tres Leches one, and she just got a matcha, and I forgot what the tea was. What's your tea?
It's a blueberry, herbal blueberries.
Anyways, it's an herbal blueberry tea. Something herbal. That's what she's having in her tea. And then
That is good, try it.
I'll try it later. I don't want nothing hot right now.
And then the matcha tea, but this one she said they put a different type of syrup.
Agave?
No, it was like blueberry flavored.
Oh, well they put different syrup
really
in there,
good.
so I'll say that the coffee's good. So, but that's why once again that's what we're doing, Cafecito and Vibes, because we want to have good vibes. Obviously, while we're having coffee, good coffee, different coffee.
So what are? Oh, let's talk about. Vibes.
Well, yeah, other talk, but she can't. We're trying to keep her on track. Anyways, yeah, that's what we're having, Alonso. We got another question here. Basically, like I asked my sister yesterday, I want to see what she wants people or the audience or whatever to take away from this live, because obviously y'all don't want to just watch us, unless that's what y'all are into actually, but if y'all don't want to just watch us eat pastries and drink coffee, so the question that I asked her was, what do you want the audience to take away from this content, or from your advice, or whatever you say?
I would say, I don't know, just I want people to take away would be just be honest with yourself. Like, don't put any limits. Just know that this is a very, like, our conversations are very open. They're very open. We have a very open mind, and kind of make people or show people how to be more aware, kind of pick at your mind a little bit, and you have something to think about. And I don't know, live life as with intentions, and just have fun, but just be yourself, pretty much, and go for whatever makes you happy. I think that's what. Yeah, I could.
So as
It gets a little deeper, but we'll start off with that for now.
I guess, like as she said, you want to branch out in a sense, quote unquote. But like with me, it started with right now, our live. It kind of, I think it was like we talk about sometimes synchronicities or coincidences, but I'm over here trying to read the comments and I'm losing my train of thought. But anyways, so like I said, it's more of like, yeah, I guess even just doing this, because there's tons of
Just
people out there
fun.
that, like, I want to have fun too, but if somebody's like, oh, you know what, I'd love to start a live or whatever, would you help me out? Like, that's another thing that, like, I'd love to do this, so, like, I don't see this as work, or I don't see this as hard, obviously, because you're like, well, you're just behind the camera. Well, yeah, of course, but it's being able to find what you like to do, and like she said, not limit yourself to, oh, well, what if this, what if that? Like, even earlier, I would have loved to have started at 9, but once again, we had technical difficulties and late arrivals and traffic and all that, so I think this is just a learning or a stepping stone towards later videos or lives or whatever, because podcast, or even shout out to Olga. What is her podcast? Was it?
Moms, something moms.
We'll get it right,
Small
Olga.
town moms.
Small town moms saying La Pura Neta. That's what it is. So shout out to Olga. I don't know if she's watching yet, but cheers to Olga.
Cheers, prima.
Because yeah, we'll shout her out, of course, because she's doing her thing on her podcast with her friend Andrea. So
see, and that's what I love. That's what I like about people that just aren't afraid. You go and do whatever you want to do. Like, you want to start a podcast, just start it. You want to start. I mean, we would joke about it, and this all just started because. You always go live.
I mean,
yeah, you always go live. We would always talk about.
So like, I got this GoPro, right? And then there's a live button on there, so why not go live? You know, why not go live and talk a little bit and drink some coffee? But some people are just like, oh damn, why would I do that? You know. And that's fine. It's not for everybody, but that's at the same time, it's something that.
Do whatever you want.
Yeah, if you want to do it, we're just gonna do it. I mean, and if you get 3 people, I think I got just my cousins watching, but I think that's okay. I mean, I'm not fucked up about it. Also, Lema's watching us too, Waldo. So shout out to all of y'all too. Everybody watching, really. Anybody that's gonna watch it later, but.
Why is Pamela not logged in here?
Yeah, I don't know why my sister or other sister's not logged in, or Sam Keisha.
Or
my brother. Or my brother-in-law.
We text them to go live.
Anyways,
let me remind them.
Yeah, we're gonna say reminders, but the main thing is, like she said, just kind of venture out and try to, I guess, do something different. You know, like, I mean, I'm still working my other job, of course, but I mean, I'm going to make this my full time, if I should say. But it takes work and even just notes that I took, you know, and the whole little setup that we got, and then trying to figure out how we're gonna do with Wi-Fi connections and all that. So I mean, this is not. Oh, shout out to Zulema. Hey, Sam Keisha's on.
Hey, so Sam Keisha.
We got her AirPods,
hey,
so she's gonna listen. So what's up?
Everyone here has to listen to you.
So that's cool though. You tell them that it's a good spot, Zulema, that they got good coffee. I think every time I say good coffee, I drink my coffee.
Good coffee and good vibes.
So yeah.
This is an open. What do you call it? Like when it's an open.
Open platform. Hey, Sam Keisha. She's a heller.
No sabo español.
But anyway, so yeah, I'm glad that people are logging on, even if it's just our family. But I mean, we got another one. So. But I think this is very exciting because it's like, you never know like who's really watching you. I mean, there's a lot of people watching, but there's not a lot of people that are going to support you.
The universe is watching you.
Or yeah, the universe is watching you, of course. So, but anyways, you know, we were kind of veering off topic here. We're not really still on the main topic, but another question that I had for us, I guess, was what inspires us to share our thoughts and our views. Obviously with an audience, a live audience, or even if it's after recording this, you know, but.
Or maybe even looking back years later and then like, oh, this is the first video we did.
Yeah, but so what inspires you to share your thoughts and views?
What inspires me, I would say, give people some hope. You know, just know that I think what it is for me is that I'm honestly I don't like what people consider normal, the normal life, the normal what should be the standard of how you live life. And I think people get so caught up in that, and that's why there's this depression, anxiety, all this stuff that it's like it doesn't need to be all that. It's a lot of that's because you're in some kind of fear of, I don't know, whatever, worrying about what people think. You might not even realize it. So I think what inspires me is I don't know, I tend to feel, I pick up on a lot of people's energy. So I feel like there's a lot of people that are can be going through stuff and they just don't speak on it. They don't say much about it. And for And it's just kind of to inspire you to just, I don't know, do whatever you want to do. Pretty much do whatever you want to do. Forget what your parents say, forget what your family says, forget what everyone else says, what your friends say. Whatever you want to do, just do it. Do what makes you happy. You know, but always have intention. Don't do stupid things either. Like, do the right. It's not a right or wrong thing, right? But everything has a consequence.
I mean, yeah, but I think it goes back to just your morals and your ethics that you grew up with or you didn't grow up with.
Well, no, it doesn't.
Or even if
you have
did.
to build those. Because again, we go back to, it doesn't really matter how you grew up. Once you start becoming aware.
Yeah, but you still, it does matter how you grew up, because
yeah, no, it does.
That still sets a tone for like who you are as a person. Because even though our parents' race is the same, I still went and did something completely different out of left field, but I had to learn from that. And yeah, like you said, once you're an adult, yeah, the consequences come with that, so I had to accept that, and that's where it's more of like you the product of your environment. Not that it was a bad environment, but it's just you only knew certain things. You were in a box, so you didn't know the things that were outside of this box.
Yeah.
And that's where you have to then analyze what you've done and then, you know, move forward from that. But I think the thing is that, and what inspires me to do this too, is that I've been in quote unquote boxes and I'm breaking out of them because I'm putting effort and I'm working on bettering my situation because of whatever I've done, you know. Not to say any path is right, but even just like when I talk to my kids, I try to inspire them to do the right things, but a lot of times I see that we would rather just run into that brick wall than to go around it because somebody told us. We'd rather learn for ourselves and hit that brick wall and then kind of, you know, rub ourselves off and then be like, oh shit, I should have just gone around. But we have to hit that to get to that point, I guess. So it's probably the same people. But anyways, so that's one thing that
but inspires me. But I think that builds character though.
Yeah, but not everybody's built for certain characters.
That's true. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, so then it goes back to, you know, what inspires us to do this, and it's kind of to push people to allow uncomfortable situations to happen, or to feel uncomfortable,
or to have uncomfortable conversations as well.
Having, and I don't know, just allowing things to be what they're supposed to be.
Saludos a
is
Nancy.
Is that Nancy?
From
our cousin from
Guanajuato, yeah.
Hola,
so shout out to Nancy. But anyways, but even just
being in this heat,
yes,
it's cold, Homer.
Yeah, he wouldn't know. You don't know the vibes, Homer.
Yes, but it's actually cold in here. You know what? Have you noticed every coffee shop is cold?
Not really. I haven't noticed it.
We'll go to them. You're gonna notice.
Shout out to my bro. He did give me the beanie for, I think, Christmas or my birthday, I think. So shout out to everybody that said happy birthday to me this past week as well. So
where are you celebrating?
Hola, saludos, Homer. Saludos. I was gonna do something, but
I know me too. Never mind.
You know which one, right? But anyway, so yeah, so I mean, I appreciate everybody watching us. Obviously.
Hola, prima.
I think once again, this is just kind of the beginning of something, you know. So if you have any recommendations or
this is fun. I thought it was cool.
I'm not gonna say that I know it all, which I think I know it all sometimes, but if y'all have any suggestions, you know, any coffee shop suggestions too, that way we can go check them out.
Oh yes, drop a what does Vinny say?
Comment below.
Comment down below. If you know what Yakults are, comment down below. Oh, that was cute. Yeah, comment down below your favorite
coffee shop
spot.
Or pastry shops, I guess too. So we're looking at doing this every Thursday. I'm off on Thursday, so that kind of helps out.
Thursday live.
Hey, las chelas.
Quedan pendientes las chelas.
Oh, guys, let's watch over here.
Oh.
Or I'll move it here in a minute, but
Yeah.
here, let me move it because you're over here all
I'm
up
getting.
in.
I'm over here getting
But
screamed at. Dang, this tea is good though.
let's just take a lot of.
I didn't realize how much work gets put into this.
Yeah, I know you didn't. That's why nobody really
No,
does too
that's why I
much of it.
respect. I truly respect content creators and like it's a
Can
lot
you read
of.
it?
Yeah, it's just a lot of
I don't want my phone in the frame, but I guess we're gonna rock with it like that since my sister wants to.
Oh yeah, because mine's disconnected. Or mine is not working.
So I think that'll work that way. But anyway, so yeah.
Wait, so those were all of our questions?
I guess yeah, that's all of our questions. I mean, don't go back to work, Homer.
No, don't leave. You're our number one fan.
Shout out to Homer Sendejas, the part of the Sendejas family.
Hey.
So, but anyways, yeah, coffee shops. So I'm thinking of doing a taco spot one, but I can't really take her with me since she's vegan, pescatarian, or whatever
I
she
could
is.
ask for beans and nopales,
Yeah, but you can't have beans and nopales at every spot.
but they pretty much. Well, they may not have nopales, but they'll have beans. I've already adapted. Guys, it's not that hard to, especially if you're Mexican. It's not hard to be vegan.
I think especially if you are
vegetarian.
Mexican, it is.
No, it's easy. Because look, we have beans, we have nopales, we have tortillas, rice, a bunch of vegetables.
So
The
yeah, I
hard
guess.
part is the cheese, but it's not that bad.
So I guess I will ask, I guess, the audience out there, what is their take on veganism or vegetarianism or carnivorism? I don't know what
I
the.
think it's all the same. It's just a preference.
Yeah, well, I guess it's a preference. Yeah, true, but I think
Yeah.
it's harder to go vegan or vegetarian,
But
even
you can do
pescatarians.
small.
But
I would say just start small. If you are wanting to go that route, now there's a reason. We can get into that later.
no, we could get into it now. We're already in it now. I mean, and obviously we're at like 32 minutes, but I think people would like to. I don't know. What do y'all think about veganism?
Let's ask the audience. Let's ask our 3 people watching.
There's a couple people watching this.
Oh,
but
let's ask our couple
anyways,
people
but
watching.
No, I mean, well, I guess even just
Well,
in regards to just well, I don't even know what that would be called. Though.
what?
Your choice of foods that you ingest.
Yeah, your what are your
Food options, I guess.
food options? Like, what do you like to eat? Lately, I've been a big health freak, so I try to be careful with what I put in my body.
So I know some of y'all are probably gonna watch this later. So, like I said,
What to the
Yeah.
diet?
yeah, just in regards to that, if y'all have
Well,
any comments, you could comment later or whatever. But send us a private message if you want to just chat up. But like me, I try to fast.
Not a private message. Oh,
yeah,
fasting.
I try. But I mean, I don't mind a private message. That way I know. But some people don't want to go on your live. You know, some people want to stay
Oh, that is true.
anonymous. So if you want to get on here or be anonymous, that's fine as well. This is an open platform. We don't discriminate, or at least
We don't judge.
discriminate or judge.
I don't discriminate either.
I judge sometimes, so.
No, I
but-
don't. I don't
I mean,
care.
it's just me as a
You could-
person.
you could
That's me
tell
as a
me.
person. As a human. The human
you
judges,
judge?
yes. I mean, not like bad, but like if I see a lion, I'm gonna be like, oh, it's more like looking for food. that's a good judgment call.
Yeah, but we're referring to judging as far as like, are you judging people and what they do?
No, obviously not.
Yeah. I do
But if you're
whatever
doing
makes you
dolphin
happy.
things, I am gonna judge you for doing dolphin things. But that's what I'm talking about. Anyways, I think we can get into that another time. But this is pretty much just kind of like an introduction to us, my sister and I. Which, obviously, I will say this: that is my sister. I am her brother. So,
yeah, I think we're related.
Yeah.
I guess you could say we're related.
Maybe we are related. There's no guessing. But damn, I'm out of coffee already. But I guess we can kind of, since this is an introduction and we've kind of gone through all the questions, we can just kind of go over. So
I just realized we're looking there. We're supposed to be looking here.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like anyways. So as you can see, this is our first time, so we're just kind of rocking with it. But I guess we are brother and sister, obviously.
We're this all started because we kept talking about we're gonna start a podcast, or no, I would say we should start a podcast because we have. If you guys were to chime into the conversations that we have, you'd be mind blown. You would be like, oh shoot.
Or you could just be,
or you read a lot.
Yeah, but also you could be very uninterested in it, which I don't know. But I think that's where that's where this works because we're able to kind of discuss what our views are, I guess, and then you're able to chime in. You can be very interested or you cannot give a fuck, one or the other.
They're both fine with me.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all peace and love here.
I'm not trying to push anybody anyway. I'm just trying to, once again, create a platform for us to just kind of discuss certain topics if we want to. And then, like you said, if you want to join us, then that's fine. If not, then that's also fine as well. But what I was trying to veer us into is pretty much just kind of talking a little bit about ourselves. You know, we are both parents, so I think that's another topic, that parenting. I wouldn't say I have a problem with it, but it's stressful sometimes, and I know sometimes everybody out there is like, fuck them kids. So yeah, I feel like that sometimes.
Man, kids are wild.
So that's another topic again. But I have two girls. They're teenagers, and she has how old is he? 10? 11? 10?
10.
She's a 10-year-old son. So we are both single parents. So that's also something, another mad respect, of course, to all the single parents out there. Not just single moms, because there's also single dads like myself out there as well. So yeah.
There is actually single dads.
I know.
I think it's more common now too.
I don't know about how common it is, but it's still. But once again, yeah, that's another thing that we could discuss later. But anyways, what I was getting to was, I want you to kind of describe what you do for a living now, and why your perspective has changed.
And do we have time?
I mean, do you have time?
Yes.
Okay, well, here you go.
Okay, we'll make it short.
Because, I mean, it's not, because it's not some, I think, because the reason I say this is because I've seen a drastic change in your view on things, that because of you, I guess, working for yourself now, so that's where it's just kind of like, I've seen the difference in a mind shift, but I think it's because it's necessary. Because I'm promoting my photography and videography stuff, especially through this. Because like you said, she didn't understand how much work it goes into putting even just this minor setup, which is my GoPro, a mic, and a battery charger, and my phone. But this is something that I have to work on, and so my photography, even my bag with my cameras in here. But anyways,
but if you think about it, it all it all took time. It takes steps. It's not like an overnight thing, and I think that's another thing we like to talk about, is how whatever it is that you're wanting to do, you have to accept that you're not going to get there right away. And if you want to get there, you have to take action.
So that's why I want you to explain what you do now for a living. That way people can understand where you're coming from and not just think that you're talking just for no reason, like, you know.
That's true.
So what do you do for a living now?
So now I guess you could say general contractor. Not licensed, but I work. I have a company, a home improvement company, and we focus on remodels, full remodels, painting, interior, exterior painting. Well, I mean, we've done it all, honestly, in like such a short amount of time since I opened this company. We've done so many different projects, like so many different things that I had no idea. I had no idea what I was doing. But I had a lot of support, and my business partner, he's the one that does all the work, or that knows the work. I just kind of I do all the paperwork and
the administrative stuff.
I administrate everything, but I also am the face of the company. So when shit goes wrong, they come to me, and I have to be in charge of payroll, accounting, marketing, growing sales, putting my business out there, putting myself out there, and just, basically selling my service. Well, the good thing, a lot of it started, we already had a lot of work just coming in, but with being, was it earlier this year in March? I think was it in March or April? I left my 9 to 5 job. I used to work 11 to 7.
But a 9 to 5.
But 9 to 5, pretty much. And I was juggling my business and my job, but it got to a point where I just couldn't handle it. It was a lot. It was a lot of stress. It was a lot of, I drive a lot too. I don't just sit behind, a desk. Like I'm always doing paperwork, but everything requires taking action, constantly taking action. You have to do this, you have to do that, you have to stay on top of it. You can't just pass it along to someone else and expect someone else to do it. Like, you have to do it yourself, pretty much. So for me, that was a big not a wake-up call, what is it, a big eye-opener?
Eye-opening experience?
Yeah, it was a big eye-opening experience where I pretty much realized that I couldn't slack off, even if I wanted to. Like, it just was not going to happen. But I think I enjoy it. I honestly enjoy it. I always wanted, I always spoke about wanting to be free, freedom. I never understood what it really meant. I have it tattooed, guys. This here, can you see?
Kind of, but anyway, she's trying to undress herself here.
No, I'm not. No.
Facebook,
I wasn't going to do that. So my point is, this tattoo, it says eleutheromania. It means freedom. I didn't know at the time when I got the tattoo, I really didn't know what I meant. And then my sister Pamela made a joke about it.
It was just a vibe, I'm sure.
It was just a vibe. But I deep down inside, I knew I just always wanted to do my own thing. I didn't want to work for someone. I wanted to just have my freedom. And my main thing was, because I am a single mom, I wanted to be there for my son a lot more. I didn't want to have to rely on my family helping out. Like, it was annoying. I couldn't stand. I can't stand. Because then they throw it in your face. So it's like, whatever. So my main goal was, I just wanted to work on my own, have my own thing, and spend more time with them. And thanks to me taking this risk and really trying to make something out of nothing, pretty much, I have more freedom, and now we're able to do this podcast because I can.
You just do what you want.
I can do what I want. Not do what I want, but I can schedule my day out. And so pretty much all of this it was scary. I mean, even till this day, I'm still learning. There's moments it's a little scary because you don't really know what's going to happen next. There's a lot that goes into all this, like a lot of detail that you would have no idea, and you would not know until you actually go for it. And that's why I think what I do try to inspire
You're wrong,
other
though.
people.
You're blocking the mic.
What I do try to inspire other people to do is just, I don't know, just do whatever go for what you want and do whatever you want. And if it makes you happy and if you feel like you can make a career out of it, and even if you feel like you can't just yet, but just start. And when it's the right time, then hi. I said when it's the right time, then it'll just come. It'll all work out and it'll flow and it'll just work the way it's supposed to. And yeah, you're gonna have obstacles, but that's what life is. You're supposed to learn how to maneuver, not just.
Yeah, but
stop.
So I think just going back to her point.
Oh,
that
but
she
wait,
said,
but thanks to my brother, honestly, I gotta give him credit for a lot of this stuff because back then he would always tell me, he would actually always preach to me about a lot of things, what I'm sure he tells his daughters. And right now I told him, like, they're not gonna understand yet. Like, you won't understand until you're ready to understand. So that's why I don't try to get people to understand. It's like, you want to, you can. You don't, whatever. It's not my choice. But when you're ready to, you'll be able to take that information. And he was always telling me, you have to get uncomfortable, you have to do this, or you're gonna leave some people. He would always tell me different stuff, and I didn't want to hear it, I didn't want to believe it. But then once you start experiencing it, you're like, oh, okay, yeah, you're right. So yeah, shout out to my friend.
yeah. So I think that's where even me starting this for us, I guess, it was still something that's new to me. But I mean, I can't just give up because it's like earlier I was like, damn, I was stressing, not stressing, but having issues with the Wi-Fi connecting and all that, and we were already like an hour late, and I'm like, damn,
We're 20 minutes late.
I want to say an hour late because we said we didn't. So she wanted to say 9 o'clock last night. I was like, let's just say in the morning because I'm just, my pet peeve is time. But that's for another time to talk about.
I'm working on that too.
Hey, shout out to Misael.
Hey, Misael, live life to the fullest. Melly right now, every second in life. Padre nos llevaron hasta donde andamos.
So appreciate that, Misael. But anyways, like he's saying, our parents gave us, what they could, and I think that's the same thing that even with me and my situation, and even with her situation with her son, like you could just do the best that you can to a degree. But I think as long as you guide your kids the right path and set them up for success, I think that's what matters, And I think that's one of the things that is hard for a lot of us as adults to accept, that we are just trying our best. So actually shout out to our kids. I'm sure mine are going to be watching this later, so I always try to make sure that I'm doing the best that I can to be a good dad and / mom. I'm not going to take the mom spotlight, but y'all know what I mean. Because I got to play both roles, and the same thing with my sister. She has to play both roles, and I'm not going to say it's hard. It is difficult, but I think at the end of the day, we'll find out whether we did a good job or not, even if they do make mistakes or whatever as they get older, because we all make mistakes. We all continue to make mistakes, or even I do. So I think that it's something that...
I don't think they're mistakes, though.
Well, I mean, lessons learned, I should say.
Lessons, yeah.
Yeah, lessons learned.
But
there's still mistakes, I think, at that point, because you're having to choose one from the other. And if you make the wrong choice, that's a mistake. I think I would have to Google that, but not right now.
No, because think of it. It's not really a mistake. You're going. What I've learned, guys. You're doing what you can with what you know at the time. Like, remember, it's all about being present. Like, it's just now. Like, maybe this is too deep, so I don't know. Did we go
I mean, I
that
don't know
route?
that, but I mean, I think it's just in general, we're gonna make them mistakes or lessons learned or whatever they are. I think you're still gonna You're gonna
Oh,
go
yeah.
through them regardless. So even once again, we go back to this right
But
here.
you learn
starting
from
this
them
year.
or
Yeah, like
repeat them.
like I've learned, today. Or make sure that you know the Wi-Fi password. Make sure that you have a second source of Wi-Fi, which actually she's the one that saved us today because her other phone saved us from the Wi-Fi deal. So I think that that's one good thing that once again, like you said earlier too, you have to be able to adapt in any situation. And sometimes you adapting may be having to give up, not give up because you couldn't do it anymore, but give up because it's pretty much a dead end. So just give it up. The faster you get over it, the faster you accept it, the faster you get over it. I should say. I think that's one other thing that I've learned. I can't remember from who, but that was part of it. Was like you said, the faster you get over it, the faster you accept it, the faster you get over it. But that's true because like you holding on to whatever mistake or lesson that you've learned, and really that's why I say mistake because I think that's where we understand that it comes with a lesson learned, whatever mistake you've made. So it's still, I think.
But it can be a mistake if we go back to we're adults. We know, we somewhat know right from wrong.
No, okay, but
So
I
should
think,
being
but I think,
aware of.
yeah, but I
of-
think there's certain. I think that's where you're. I agree with you, but I think that's where you're saying like, if you're cheating on your girlfriend, like that's not a mistake. Like you made a
choice.
yeah. But if I'm going with two different types of wood for a home, and I go with one, and it was obviously the wrong one, that's a
Oh,
mistake.
that's okay. Yeah.
Because
that
you're
makes
able to, you just made a judgment call, but it was still wrong, and you're learning from it. So
You gotta pay for it.
I get what you're saying, that it's that you have a choice. We have choice regardless, and that's what makes us different from all the mammals. But it's still more of like,
So you're referring to like mistakes, like
I'm just talking about mistakes in general. Mistakes in general, they could be, like I said, what
going
you're
the wrong
saying,
way,
going the wrong way,
waking
or
up late.
yeah, but even quote unquote cheating on your wife or on your husband, whatever, you may claim it's a mistake. Yeah, sure, we'll go with it. But at the same time, it was a choice that you made that wasn't
Now you gotta
right.
sleep
Yeah,
on it.
you have to accept that you've made your bed in it and now you're laying in it. Yeah, correct. But once again, if you continue to make those mistakes, that's where it's like, okay, it's beyond just a mistake. It's more of
Like,
you're choosing the wrong thing to do. Which actually, I had this conversation with a friend of mine the other day, which he has a brother, has a bunch of kids, and he continues to have kids without being able to support them or pay his child support or paying this and that. That's a choice that he's making to just continue to bring kids into this world and not take care of them, even though they may live with him. But you can only give your kid so much if you have. Now, if you're making a whole lot of money and you're able to support your kids, then yeah, no problem. Have as many kids as you want. But if you have so many and they're
you're not able to.
you're not able
be
to
there
support
for
them, yeah.
emotionally.
I mean, he's struggling, and that's the thing about it, that why bring more kids into this world to struggle when you're not even fit to raise them properly? Not that I'm doing the best myself or that I'm doing bad, but I think, as long as we know subjectively, we do have a guide, I guess, to, your kids should be doing this, should be doing that, like, not in regards to, like being a doctor or a mechanic or nothing, but just the morals that you teach them, be nice to people, work hard, don't be a bum type stuff. I think that's some of the things that you just kind of have to address with your children, no matter what. I think that goes without saying. So, but that's my perspective on, I guess, a very minor topic of parenting, I guess, or just parenting in general. But
Hey, but comment down below for the next topic. Maybe the next topic could be parenting. We can do parenting. We can do I don't know, whatever you guys want to talk about. Yeah, like you said, if you want to send a private message, if you don't want to be
out there,
out there, just send it and we'll talk about it. And we can give you our thoughts about it. They're going to be very honest thoughts. They're not going to be, whatever.
I mean, I think it's just going
to
to give
be very
you...
living life on the edge.
No, I think it's just going to be... obviously, our views. Y'all's views can be completely different than what her and I think. My views on certain things are completely different than what her views are. So I think that's part of just, once again, having this platform, being able, and I think that's one of the main things that we forget about social media, that it is social media. So you have to be social. I just like where you have a social media and you're like, hey, how you doing? And then they just dry ass ignore you. Like, I get it, if you don't want to be bothered, that's fine, but if you're on social media, you're on social media for a reason. But that's another topic.
But we can't bother them.
No, I'm not saying bother them. I'm just saying you know where you're at. Just like if I go to a coffee shop and I expect there to be no coffee. I mean, it's a coffee shop, so why would it not? But anyways, too, shout out to Window Seat here on Greenville. Awesome place to come. It's a whole vibe, as you can see.
It's pretty, well, they haven't seen it.
Well, okay, you're right. So,
I told you to show them earlier. Well, excuse me, man.
I kind of didn't want
to.
I guess you can. I know this is like midway through our live, but that's the whole vibe, I guess. So.
All right.
So I don't know. I think that's
good. We don't.
We've already been on here for a while now, so once again, like she said, you know what? We didn't even introduce ourselves. We didn't even say. Well, obviously, people know who we are, I guess, but a lot of the people on here already do know us. But this is Melissa, and my name's Carlos. What did you? I don't even know what
I changed my Instagram name.
So her Instagram name, she changed it.
Used to be.
Which I'm telling her she should go back to call her Smells. Which I changed mine to Carlos the Creator, because I am creating, obviously. My name is Carlos, so.
I'm thinking about
and this is Melissa.
And my Instagram is.
Well, yeah, go ahead and give your Instagram.
I think I like my old one better.
So I guess we'll get back to the Instagram name because she doesn't know what she wants. So, I mean, I told her to go back to the older one, like I said, but comment below once again if you ain't hit her up. Oh yeah, down here, wherever, somewhere. That's a hard. Oh, my sister's on live now. What's up, Pancake?
Man, we're about to log off.
Yeah, we're about to log off, more Pamela.
Now
you're really tripping. We were trying to give you some of this matcha.
No, the Pop-Tart.
Oh yeah.
The guava,
so Pamela,
guava Pop-Tart.
The guava Pop-Tart is what's up?
Comment down below, Pamela.
Yeah, comment down below if you can see us. But yeah, so once again, send us your, I don't know, okay, so even shout out to my homeboy OT. He doesn't drink coffee and he thinks lattes are not manly, so, but whatever, to each his own.
OT. I don't drink coffee either.
So, but, I think that, well, you got to do it like this.
Oh.
That way, kind of. But anyway, so, yeah.
All right, guys. This was fun. See everyone next Thursday. Send
us your coffee spots.
Send us your coffee spot recommendations. Send us any topic recommendations. If you want to come out the closet, I don't know.
Oh man, you're blocking your voice by the mic.
Sorry.
Right. That's why I don't want to do it. Anyways, we're gonna get it together. We're gonna work on this a little bit more, but hopefully the next spot has better Wi-Fi, or I figure out how to do it. But
ahead of time.
Olga's on. See, now we can't even get off yet because Olga's already watching. Shout out Olga.
And hi,
Pamela, Olga. Like we already shouted you out once again. Here, where's your other phone? Oh, never mind.
What?
Because I was gonna bring up her podcast.
Oh, let me.
Not the one with the Wi-Fi. Anyways, yeah, we're. Just go to the podcast. You don't have the podcast app?
Oh,
We're about to pull up my cousin's podcast, so shout out to her. So y'all can go listen to her. I love a lot of her content. Her and her friend Andrea, they're pretty much, what is that, West Texas? Graham, Texas is the name of the place.
this one? No.
No. Small Town Moms saying La Pura Neta. So that's their podcast, which we're pulling it up right now. So anyways, yeah, obviously they're moms from a small town, so obviously that's why hence the name.
Pura neta. That's so true. I love it.
So, pull it up. Just pull that one up.
Oh, that is so cute.
So hold on here. So that's my cousin's podcast. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm pretty sure you can. But anyways, I guess if y'all want to listen to her stuff, I guess we could put it in the comments. The podcast that they have, which is, I don't know how many episodes deep are they in.
Oh yeah, they got 16.
16 episodes deep. So mad props to Olga and her friend Andrea on the podcast. They're doing
Small
pretty
Town
good.
Mom saying La Pura Neta.
There you go. Oh yeah, you can see it. There you go. So
Nice.
if you want to follow them, like I said, I can't. It throttles back here, but
I like this song.
so yeah, so hopefully the live came out good. I'll have it on my SD card, but yeah, I don't know if there's anything else you want to say, but
No, see everyone tomorrow. See everyone next Thursday.
yeah, so don't forget to comment coffee shops that you would like us to go to, or even panaderias. I'm down for panaderias, even though they may not have an assortment of coffees, but I like pan dulce is pretty good too. So
Guys, just throw a comment in there.
yeah, throw something in there. Does my hair look good or something, But anyways, we'll be logging off here, and thanks again.
Bye. I thought it was gonna be live.
It is live, but I'm trying to get it all together.
Oh.
But I want to make sure the shot's right. So still gotta.
Do I do anything?
No, just chill.
Maybe more natural.
You can talk into the mic. Talk to the people.
Hey guys.
But
Oh, I am
just trying to
live?
get the fees, yeah.
Hi everyone. We're checking in from window seat.
That's why I need you to focus.
Wait, so is it not?
We're already live, so I just need you to focus, like I said.